Hello. Okay, so 5 days without social media. Final video of the digital detox series. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. I'm ready now. So the first 24 hours of my social media detox was a full electronic detox. That's the last video, so that's completely documented on there. You can check that out. So after my second day, I did a little check-in with you guys, so that is here. Hello. Don't mind me, I'm just very tired. Hi. Anyway, I just want to do a quick check-in because it is Wednesday night, like 10:30. So I've gone, let's see, Monday, over 48 hours with the detox. It's been going good. Obviously, you can see the first 24 hours of my last video. It's funny because today my sister came over. She's a senior in high school. But yeah, I had to use her phone to create some content for this new how-to app. It's only on iPhone right now and I ain't got that. So I was doing that, and so I had to use her phone for quite a bit of time. And she was saying how she feels like she's addicted to her phone, and she's like, this is the longest I've gone without my phone. I never go hours without it. She's saying how she feels like she's addicted to it. I'm it's so funny you say that because I'm working on this detox, video series. I just think it was kind of funny timing, and just goes to show I'm sure especially for the younger generation, because even when I was a senior in high school, I didn't even have Instagram yet or anything. I think it got invented around the end of my senior year. So I just think it goes to show that's it's really good to just take the break. Just unplugging yourself from a while can make you realize how maybe addicted you could be. So I think it's good. I kind of got her to be away from her phone for a little bit. For me, it's been really good. I feel like every day I've been getting whatever my tasks are for the day. I've been going in on them and completing them and doing really good to get them done. I can't really go take a break on social media and stuff, So, and also when I do want to just kind of have a little minute of downtime, what I'm doing is pretty much doing research on my phone for stuff for my business that is coming up. So it's kind of it's chill, but it's also kind of productive. It's things I need to research and look into anyway. So since I can't go on the social media, which was basically completely a waste of time, at least I'm doing something kind of background admin tasks, not on the main to-do list, but it's things that are in the back of my mind. So it's all good. That's my check-in. I'll probably check in back tomorrow maybe. So see you tomorrow. Okay, and then after my third day, I did a little check-in with you guys, which was on Thursday night. So that check-in is here. Hello. Okay, so it's 10:20. Today was just a big content day. I got 2 video shootings done, and I've been editing, trying to finish up a bunch of editing on this one video that I want to get up this weekend. I mean, I want to get up both this weekend, but I don't know what's going to happen because tomorrow I'm going out of town. That being said, just not checking has been really nice. I get through the whole afternoon. I get a lot done. I feel I've been able to stay really, really productive, which is of course good. So I'm enjoying it. We'll see how it goes when I go out of town tomorrow, but so far, I've been enjoying this little break, this little detox. The only thing that's hard is messages with people. I know when I last checked Instagram, I had 12, 14 messages from brands, and also I've been trying to be in contact with photographers. So the main thing is using social media to actually be social. It's been a little hard. I don't miss not checking people's stuff. That's been really nice to not worry about that. I'm gonna do a little workout and then get my little shower on, get my little night routine on, and I'll check with you guys a little later. Peace. Alright, and then we were on to the weekend. Friday, I went out of town. So I didn't do any check-in. And then Saturday, I think it was 4 p.m. or something like that, was the official 5-day mark. So yeah, like I said, Friday, I went out of town. So that night, when I was just getting ready for bed, obviously couldn't go on my phone. I was just okay, so what am I going to do instead? So I did bring my laptop. I ended up not going on it. I just did some reading, and then I was just doing some apps on my phone. I was listening to a podcast by the owner of Glossier. And then while I was listening to that, I was doing this this one app. It's geometrical. You just move. Well, I use my pen for my phone. You use your finger, and it makes geometrical patterns. It was really just fun, just kind of something low key to do while listening to the podcast. And then I also every night I do this Duolingo app, which is a language learning app. I just picked it back up again because I got really rusty with my French. I almost finished my minor in college, and then I was doing the app for a little while, a few years ago, and I wanted it to be one habit I picked back up by the end of the year. So I've been doing that for the last month, and I usually just do one lesson a night, but since I kind of had the extra time, time and like it was just a chill time, but I couldn't go on social media, I decided to do some more extra lessons on there, which was interesting because I think an email just put out by the app, someone said that they quit social media and they just did Duolingo and they learned languages like fluently, which is really cool. And I think it's just one of those things where social media just tends to be one of those things where we just gravitate towards it as a kind of like a comfort thing. Like, think of it this way, think about every time that you crave like a cookie or like something that you like but you know you shouldn't have every time you want it, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like one of those things where it's just like giving a break from it just gives you mindfulness, and then you can be more intentional about how you're spending your time. And for me, I like to use most of my time to do things that are bettering myself, like the Duolingo app. Like, even if I am on my phone, there's a lot of things you can do that are more beneficial to you in your life besides just aimlessly scrolling, which, by the way, I didn't really know how to do a social media detox. The first video of this digital detox series was how to stop checking social media, so that has a bunch of tips on there. It's in the eyes and also down below. If you're thinking like, whoa, like I don't even know where to begin, I can't even go 2 hours without social media, that type of thing, that video would definitely help you out. So yeah, and then Saturday morning, afternoon, I was doing some volunteering and things like that. Also, the other thing is I started to get like pretty sick, just this like pretty severe cold, I guess. I had like no appetite, felt kind of sick, whatever. Things like that. I don't really like to be on my phone too much anyway. Even things like going on like a walk into the park, I tend to just use that time to just not be on my phone and just kind of be in the moment. So it wasn't really a big deal for me not use my phone then. After that, driving home, which is another thing, I don't like to go looking at my phone in the car. I tend to just get sick, like car sick, when I do that. So again, it was fine. Like I said, I was sick and I was so tired when I got home, so I practically went right to bed. And I guess I don't really quite remember, but I guess I probably did check it that night. But like I said in my check-ins, it ended up being good. I just felt like it could be more productive. Ever since I have got it back, I've been a little bit not so intentional with checking it, just because I'm starting a business right now actually, and there's just a lot I have to be doing on my phone. It just requires it, and it just kind of makes you all together in general not as mindful about how many times you're checking and aimlessly scrolling and stuff. But for me to go on social media breaks, it's not too big of a deal. It leaves me feeling a lot better. The first time I realized how good it can feel was 2.5 years ago. I broke my phone and I was without one for like 10 days or 2 weeks or something like that. During that time, I realized just how nice it was to just like not have to worry about any of that kind of stuff. Ever since then, every now and again, especially throughout the last year, 2018, like there's been a lot of times where if I'm just feeling overwhelmed, one of the first things I do when I'm starting to feel that like overwhelmed feeling, anxious feeling, is I usually just take a little break from it, maybe for a day, maybe 2. This was definitely the longest I've gone without it at all in a long time. But it's pretty common for me to take a break. It's just one of those first things that I know that will make me feel better when I'm in the type of feelings of like anxiousness and overwhelm. It's just like a whole thing you can just kind of get off your back and not worry about. So I just know that it's a good thing, and I really think for everyone it would be enjoyable. All I can say is I really recommend doing social media detoxes for your mental health in 2019 and in life. I'm all about things to make you feel better and keep your mind precious and peaceful and safe. And this is one of my top ways to do it. So I wanted to make this whole series for it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Definitely check out the rest of the series if you have not. Again, link below in the eyes. So yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next one if you are subscribed. But if not, then bye!